So, let me welcome Khyati officially. Guys, I think everyone knows Khyati as the celebrity dietitian and as the magic woman who tells us that it's not about weight loss, it's about being super healthy. We worked with Khyati before. She was here in Dubai earlier this year. In Jan, we did a big offline event at Burjuman. I think a lot of you did attend that or saw snippets of that online. So, thank you so much who's come back again to listen to this wonder of information here today. A lot of you have also seen our podcast together. So Khyati and I sat down to, unravel some of the myths in the health industry and how to lose weight and all of that. So we got a lot of love for that podcast also when we did it. Thank you so much for that. Uh, it's been a couple of months since then. It was back in Jan. So we thought it's high time for Khyati to come back and retouch base with the Dubai audience because I think today's topic is really, really important. A lot of the women in this room are 30 plus. A lot of us, including me, gain our weight after the 30s, whether it is PCOS, whether it is thyroid, whether it is other hormonal problems. I think we women have that cycle, right? That we don't know how much and too much our body is changing after the 30s. Until 30s, everybody is fit and fine. And suddenly, pata nahi kaun sa meter on ho jata hai ki, everything and the hormones goes all over the place. So I think today's topic is super, super relevant. We are looking forward to a very constructive session over the next hour or so. We'd love your involvement, so keep the chat box active. Keep your questions coming. Khyati is going to lead the session, but we are open to all the questions. And if you can type in your questions in the chat box, we'll take them as we go. Right. With that, thank you so much, Khyati, for doing this session for us. Welcome to IWD. A lot of people are still joining in, but we can start kick off and at least do the initial things. And over to you. It's all yours.
All right. I think spotlighted है video. Yes, I can see it on the other laptop also with the team. We're good, I think now, right? ठीक है. Okay, अब एकता पूछ रही है कि just can't understand. I have gained 6 kgs in the last 4 months, mainly in my abdominal region, and I'm 48 years old. Ekta, you know what? After every decade, 30 to 40, okay, we lose 10% of our muscle. मतलब जो है जितना है वी एज सो 1% एवरी ईयर सो 38 से लेके 48 तक विदाउट नोइंग वी हैव लॉस्ट क्वाइट अ लॉट ऑफ मसल अब मसल जब लॉस होता है हमने वहां रियलाइज नहीं किया सो नाउ व्हाट वी डू इज एनीबडी हु इज कमिंग टू अस इन देयर 30s we don't make protein crazy but we make sure that in their 30s itself उनको प्रोटीन की थोड़ी सी रियलाइजेशन हो जहां वेजिटेरियन प्रोटीन सोर्सेज along with fiber ऐड हो जाए what you were eating when you were 38 in terms of चल कभी पाव भाजी खा ली या कभी आज डिनर पे मैंने फैट काउंट नहीं किया या कभी आज मैंने वो छोटा सा आई कीप मैंने तो एक ही नट खाया राइट मैं तो 2 ही बार रेस्टोरेंट जाती हूँ द पाइलिंग अप या चाय के साथ मैं तो सिर्फ रोज एक ही बिस्किट लेती हूँ मल्टीप्लाई बाय 30 इट वाज 30 बिस्किट्स इन वन होल मंथ so these hidden chote foods which we unknowingly have. I'm not saying Chetna that you're having it ekta, that you're having it jaan bujke or you are having it thinking oh great इससे मुझे weight gain होने वाला है आप समझ नहीं रहे हो आप खुद ही खा रहे हो उसे and this is what you need to start working at your 30s but now that you're 48 I want you to reach out to us. I want you to take just one diet recommendation from us, not a plan. कि भाई अगर मैं बाहर जा रही हूँ तो given my stature, what should I eat? How do I control the excessive fat that is gathering in the abdominal region? There is also one big reason hormones are depleting. And the hormones are the reproductive hormones which are surrounding your belly, which cause a lot of constipation, acid reflux, bloating, and excessive amounts of weight gain. So it's a very sensitive situation that you are in. More than a doctor, a gynecologist, more than taking help from anyone, and please over exercise nahi kariye. Diet ko bhi starvation mat rakhiye. I will have someone reach out to you and explain to you. Now, everybody is asking me about a herb or a superfood or something which helps them. My recommendations are top 3. वैसे तो personalized ही होना चाहिए, but if I have to see the group that is attending this webinar today, I would recommend only 3. First one, okay, is in your house. Take pure haldi, okay, and make sure that you are using that haldi before breakfast. Okay, haldi enhances and is active more rampantly when you add थोड़ा सा पेपर पाउडर टू इट विच इज 1 pinch. सो अगर आप हाफ टी स्पून हल्दी ले रहे हो उसमें थोड़ी सी पेपर पाउडर ले लो. Yes, a lot of us believe that ghee या oil चाहिए हल्दी को to start acting up. In my opinion, that's not the reason. A body which is 30 plus, an Indian body जिसने weight gain करा है, who's had deliveries, who is also right now living a life of an NRI, which is different food, different conditions, different weather, just life acts up. So consider that haldi as one multi super tonic for you, which you can have with warm water every single day. Just ensure that सबसे ज्यादा जो गर्मी वाला महीना होता है ना, which is 50 degrees, एंड इफ यू आर समवन जो एसी के बाहर जाते हो, अगर आप 50 डिग्रीज में भी हो और अगर आप दुबई में एसी में ही रहने वाले हो तो भी हल्दी ठीक है. But if you're somebody who's outside, no. Only those months, try and avoid it. Every morning have, and please update me, okay? Within 2 weeks, you will tell me you are feeling a lot better in terms of inflammation, in terms of aches, pains, hakan, in terms of all of that. Second most important supplement that I like to give everyone, which is again, I would say from the kitchen, it is moringa powder. मुझे नहीं पता आप लोगों को अगर पता है कि नहीं, but you know moringa क्या है guys? Moringa is drumsticks जो सांबर में हम ऐसे निकाल के फेंक देते हैं ना, drumstick and pumpkin. ओके, जो ड्रमस्टिक है ना वो एक पेड़ पे उगता है. ओके, उसके लीव्स है. In India, it is there in many places growing just as is. All I do is I go, I ask my vegetable vendor कि भाई आज थोड़े मोरिंगा के पत्ते रख देना. He will leave it for free over here, and I have it in the form of moringa का सांबर, moringa के पराठे, moringa की दाल, okay, and a lot many of my vegetable juices also sometimes I put जहाँ पे लोगों को पता नहीं चलता. If you don't get fresh moringa, which is of course going to happen in the UAE, I want you to add just one thing. You know, one that is moringa powder. Moringa powder काफी जगह पे मिल रहा है. Avoid taking capsules or tablets of it. See if you get loose powder. शायद करामा market में मिल जाएगा. All you have to do is try and have it between breakfast and lunch. So give it some time to play in your stomach alone, but इसको छोटी सी मील चाहिए. While haldi is empty stomach, हमारा सुपर फूड ये वाला जो है ना, I sometimes like combining it unless and until we've given it to a specific diet at a specific time, तो वो personalized हो जाएगा. But otherwise, between breakfast and lunch, 1 spoon. Yes, it is, but if you have to realize something, it has all the vitamins, all the minerals that were ever known to mankind. और ले लो महंगे supplements. It even has traces of berberine, which is right now becoming a super supplement. और जो India में तो it is at 12-1500. I'm sure UAE में it will be a little more expensive. So guys, it's all right there. And I know, you know, UAE is full of supplements and full of superfoods. But finally, I feel, you know, Indian है यार, तो Indian roots को Indian ही काम करेगा चीज. Third, super supplement that every single woman should include in their diets post 30 is SOF. Exactly. You may find that these are all very cheap, these are done and dusted. Do not end your day without SOF ki chai. Just kacha SOF, perfectly good. Boil it, have that mug of water, tea bana lo uski, have it before you sleep every single night. If you do these 3 things, 2 weeks, okay, I think all of you are in the WhatsApp group. Please come and tell me how you feel. Okay, so when we say mulethi, when we say shatavari, I would not recommend it to anybody offhand essay. These are all very potent and very powerful supplements from Ayurveda, which I also have limited knowledge on. जिस तरह से ये बिक रही है ना, it causes more harm. So if at all we give Shatavari to someone, it is with our knowledge about that particular disorder. I'm being very honest. Okay, कोई जरूरत नहीं है बोलने की I know everything. Even if you ask us something we don't do, we will tell you we are not experts at that. ठीक है. What if despite eating right, Ketki saying nutritional deficiencies persist? Very good question. A lot of us ना think that मैंने 6 महीने से अच्छा खाना शुरू किया है ना, तो यार मेरी कोई डेफिशिएंसी नहीं होनी चाहिए. You know, it takes. Okay, I'll tell you थोड़ा easy explanation. हाँ. If you are seeing somebody get blockages in their arteries when they are 48, 50, you know, when is the first layer of fat getting calcified? Between the age of 10 and 12. That's the power of your body. So बिचारी वो 10 and 12 से the artery is taking it, taking it, taking it, taking it, and it is reached that level in your 40s or 50s when you see a blockage. Same way, when we say मेरे को vitamin D deficiency है, I see a lot of you. Of course, it's a proven fact that vitamin D and B12 इन दोनों की अगर deficiency आती है, the first thing I do is I say go to your doctor and get a supplementation written. What I see is supplementation आती है आप लोगों को prescription पे 6 महीने की. आप लोग 3 महीना करोगे, you all will start feeling better. Next 3 months, MIA, okay? And then you all say, बकवास supplement था, कुछ नहीं हुआ उसका. No, 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 that's not how it works. 6 months is what the doctor has put you as curative. बॉस उसके बाद का 1 साल is हम, जहां we come and we make it preventive. So we have to keep taking that supplement, and then we have to take it in small amounts, and then we have to ensure that the diet that you are having is also getting very easily those supplements. So, Ketki, I hope I was able to answer your question. Then we have another question which says, I lost 33 kgs 18 years ago and I'm still maintaining it. That's my record, boss. I'm maintaining it since the last 16 years. You beat me. Okay. But recently I started gaining weight despite following a healthy lifestyle. I need some suggestions. Overthinking. Overthinking to yaar hamari birthright hai. Indian women. So I easily, even I advise, but sometimes even I do it. Okay. I would want to bring this to all of your notice that sometimes we feel dejected, we feel irritated, we feel annoyed, we feel like we want to cry, we feel we want to stay alone. Guys, just acknowledge those feelings because it is not just this, it is not just this, it is your hormones also. Okay? अब एक बात बताती हूँ. सास और बहू का लड़ाई क्यों होता है? The bahu is PMSing and the sas was pehle perimenopausing. Now with the age gap difference, the sas is menopausing. So the two women will argue based on their hormonal makeup and cycle. This is what hormones do to us. So instead of giving up and eating, instead of junking up, instead of not listening to what you're feeling, don't do this. Okay. So I would say that yes, I'll tell you, in fact, up until my 30s, I was a superwoman. I was like, wow, you know. But between 39 to 41, I have seen a drastic change, not in my weight, but in my overall body composition. I know and I understood that yes, my muscle is deteriorating and my fat was increasing. So, जो मैंने diet की to maintain the weight all through my 20s, all through my 30s, now my diet is completely different in my 40s. So I always tell everybody that साल में एक बार ना, even if you're on a very healthy diet, especially after you turn 35, you've lost weight, you're doing good, you think you're not eating junk, one refresher with a qualified nutritionist, just one refresher, 2 months, 3 months, based on how worse your situation is, एक बार सीख लो. We tend to miss out on how to eat. Isn't our life all about that? Right from birth, the most important thing is the art of eating smartly. You see a little one, okay? The breast milk situation that we have. बच्चा कितना भी आप उसको ट्राई करो to feed again, baby is not going to eat it. The baby is full. The sense of feeling full is very active in the baby's mind. The moment the child starts growing, तो रोटी नहीं खाएगा थप्पड़ पड़ेगी. What we are doing is we are assaulting the brain to think that yes, I don't want two rotis, I want three rotis. Forceful feeding. So imagine what we are doing, okay? We have a very beautiful sense of appetite control. Over the years, we have messed it up. हमें प्यास लगी है, प्यास लगी है, प्यास लगी है, नहीं पिया पानी. Now that प्यास has become भूख. Okay. So all I'm saying is the art of eating correct is extremely important. I hope guys I'm making sense. All good? ठीक है. How to increase metabolism to reduce unwanted weight in my 40s? If I have to put it technically to you, you need a so I'll tell you before 30s अगर एक Indian lady को weight loss करना होता है, you know how that weight loss happens? It's a high fiber, low fat, moderate protein diet. हम लोग यही फॉलो करते हैं. हम आपको हाई फाइबर दे देंगे, हम आपको लो फैट कर देंगे एंड हम आपकी प्रोटीन मॉडरेट रखेंगे. अब आफ्टर 40 सुनिए, it is moderate fiber. Y'all are not, we can't digest that much fiber anymore, but not refined also. So there is a very thin line. हमको moderate fiber diet चाहिए, moderate fat diet चाहिए, and slowly moderate to high protein. पूरी डाइट चेंज हो गई गाइस. छोटी छोटी चीजें भी करते हैं. We tend to tell you not to go ahead with too much refined gluten. Wheat roti is not a problem. The maida pasta, maida noodles, maida pizza base, maida bread, maida shawarma, that is the problem. So the education that you need is different, and Vijayita, that is what is going to get you on a very good metabolism despite in your 40s. Okay, ठीक है. बहुत नीचे हूँ यार मैं. Okay, okay, all done, all done. Ah, oh, I think I have a question which says I have a condition of kissing ovaries and a few cysts. Last month my period was normal. Now I'm on bed rest. I want you to reach out to me personally if you can, please. Okay. Yes, yes. Everybody's saying yes. Okay. All right. Okay, okay. Yes. Since the past 4 years, again, she's saying the same thing that she gained kgs by kgs and her thyroid went undetected. Madhura saying that. And she has started medication to treat her thyroid. I need guidance on diet to start losing weight. Madhura, definitely you get in touch with us. But I will tell you something very simple. Most of us, okay, I don't know why हमें क्यों इतनी प्रॉब्लम होती है रेगुलर टेस्ट कराने की. Always, even if you don't want to do it once in 6 months, एक annual women wellness checkup हमें करवाना ही चाहिए immediately after hitting 35. A lot of us go undiagnosed. हम ना पता है bloating और constipation को address करते रहते हैं. मुझे acidity है, मुझे bloating है, मुझे constipation है, I'm not able to do this, I'm not able to do that. Everything boils down to your stomach issues. You know, 90% of these issues in women are because of PCOS, perimenopause, endometriosis, some sort of an issue with your uterus or your ovaries, even if it means just a normal declining of hormones with age. So हम address, आप पीते रहते हो जेल्यूसिल, आप पीते रहते हो कॉन्स्टिपेशन के लिए, आप कुछ लेते रहते हो, आप कैस्टर ऑयल लेते रहते हो. It has to heal from within. Okay, so first and foremost, please start getting your tests done. Second, you did gain weight, but very sorry to break this to you, Madhura. Just thyroid is not the reason for gaining weight. There are other symptoms, जैसे कि आपको थकान होती होगी या जो भी और symptoms है, it probably led you to eating a little more or eating a little wrong, which is the reason you are gaining weight. So in thyroid, what we always recommend is सबसे पहले yes, you are absolutely right. आपको एक weight loss diet की जरूरत है, but उसके साथ plus what you also need is to go to your endocrinologist and say that if I lose weight, I want to get off these tablets. Because these tablets, again, एक होता है एक disease और एक होता है disorder. डिजीज का क्योर है उसके लिए फार्मा है, बट PCOS, endometriosis, all the disorders that we face, even fatty liver, if any of your husbands have it, even diabetes, cholesterol, ये सारे disorders हैं और वो जाते हैं सिर्फ डाइट एंड लाइफस्टाइल से. Okay, all right. Ma'am, can you please tell again about everyday morning drink? कशिश क्या मैं ये वीडियो भेज दूँ रिकॉर्डिंग में क्योंकि बहुत सारे और क्वेश्चन है. Let me just address those. Okay, can thyroid be reversible? 110%. ओके हमारे पास बहुत 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 क्लाइंट्स हैं जिनकी थायराइड मेडिसिन बंद हो चुकी है, जिनकी बीपी मेडिसिन बंद हो चुकी है, जिनकी डायबिटीज मेडिसिन बंद हो चुकी है, एंड नॉट विथ फैंसी डाइट्स, नॉट विथ सप्लीमेंट्स, नॉट विथ कीटो, बट विथ डूइंग द रेगुलर बिट दैट दे ऑलवेज डिड. ऑलराइट. क्वांटिटी. ओके. एसीवी मोरिंगा ऑफ ओजीवा वर्क्स? नो. ओके लेट मी, आई डोंट नो, मेरे पास ना एक पैकेट नहीं है, बट आई विल एक्सप्लेन टू यू कि हम जो हेल्दी भी खाते हैं ना, व्हाई डज दैट ऑल्सो ब्लोट. ओके, ग्रीक योगर्ट अगर कोई खा रहा है, किसी को ग्रीक योगर्ट से ब्लोटिंग होती है? डू एनी ऑफ यू फील दैट यू ब्लोट विद ग्रीक योगर्ट?
I do, Anshu here.
I feel acidity post Greek yogurt.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. I think it's yes, yes. So whenever you see Greek yogurt, just turn around. Even if it is saying zero preservatives, it is saying all of that. For the Greek yogurt to be there on your shelf or to be available for you to pick and carry home, and once you open it, only then can you start eating it. तो वो रहता fresh है ना? It is because of stabilizers and emulsifiers. Both these things are something that does not agree with the gut of a 35 plus or with anyone who is suffering from some sort of even minor inflammation. ये वर्ड हमारी विद्या बालन जी ने बहुत फेमस कर दिया है, बट हम तो आई यूज्ड टू लर्न इट इन माय फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ कॉलेज. Anything that is not right in the human body is always about inflammation, जो हम हमेशा से ठीक करते आ रहे हैं. Thanks to her, now we dietitians have an extra word so that we sell it to you, and thanks to her that all of you now today can say मेरे को inflammation है यार, मेरा weight loss तो होने से रहा. Both are wrong. ठीक है. Okay. Oziva, no. So coming back to your brands, the problem is that उनको ना वो डेस्क पे या शेल्फ पे रखना होता है for 6-9 months. They will add permissible salts, permissible preservatives, they will add permissible these emulsifiers and stabilizers which do not agree with the gut of somebody like us, our age group. Okay, तो प्लीज करामा मार्केट जाइए, स्पाइस मार्केट जाइए, सूक जाइए एंड देखिए अगर वहां पे मिलता है क्या आपको. ओके. All right. What about ajwa dates powder? Oh my God. Okay, guys. All right. Okay. The concept of ajwa dates and powder in curing some things, or the concept of certain foods helping you lose weight or cure something, is a concept which ना again एक रील बनानी है ना, तो मैंने वो आधा उधर लेके आप लोगों के लिए डाल दिया. Dates of any kind. ओके, आई नो अजवा डेट्स में हम लोग ये भी बोलते हैं कि वो कोलेस्ट्रॉल के लिए अच्छे है, डायबिटीज के लिए अच्छे है, बट नहीं डूड, उसके आसपास की डाइट भी बहुत अच्छी होती है. लेट मी मेक वन थिंग वेरी क्लियर. ओके, वेदर इट इज ब्राउन शुगर, व्हाइट शुगर, जैगरी, डेट सिरप, वेदर इट इज हमारा न्यू फेवरेट अगावे, वेदर इट इज हनी, वेदर इट इज ऑर्गेनिक हनी, वेदर इट इज एनिमल हनी, वेदर इट इज एनीथिंग, they all contain calories, period. Okay, and they all, if had in excess, will lead to weight gain. एक नया चक्कर चल रहा है ना? कौन पहनता है वो शुगर पैच? Except a high heavy diabetic, I wouldn't have anyone do that patch, and I wouldn't have anyone trust कि जो हमारा खाना खाने के बाद शुगर सर्ज होता है ना, वो हेल्दी या अनहेल्दी है. Guys, it is something which is extremely proven. कार्ब्स खाओगे तो सर्ज होगा और वो नेचुरल है. द बॉडी इज एब्सोल्युटली प्रिपेयर्ड टू टेक इट इफ यू आर हेल्दी. व्हाट डू वी डू इन अ डायबिटिक? वी मेक योर पोहा स्प्राउट्स पोहा, वी मेक योर पोहा वेजी पोहा, वी इंक्लूड 50% 50%, or I say 25% sprouts, 25% vegetable, 50% poha, use less oil. What I did was I reduced the load. ओके मैंने एक रील देखी जिसमें लिखा था कि बियर एंड पिज्जा, उसने सिर्फ पिज्जा खाया, उसका शुगर लोड बहुत बढ़ गया, और उसने बियर के साथ कंबाइन किया तो शुगर लोड नहीं बढ़ा. सो इज दैट व्हाट वी आर सपोज टू डू? हैव पिज्जा एंड बियर टुगेदर? We can't do that. So stop believing in things which make no sense. It doesn't make any sense at all to check तुम्हारा सर्ज क्या हो रहा है. Okay? Throughout the day, you will find many instances where you eat something that तुम्हारा मन कर रहा है, and it will raise that. It's okay. We are fine. Overall, we just have to make sure that we are eating healthy, and not healthy, smart healthy. Okay. No, darling, it does not clear arteries. Haldi causes gastritis. Ruhi, you know what? It is not the haldi that is causing you the gastritis. पूरे दिन की डाइट अगर देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा what exactly is going to cause you that. Biggest question I think now is being vegetarians. चलो बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है. Being vegetarian, whenever I get my blood check up, they say supplements is the only option. Yes, there are quite a few. Like see, हमारे पहले के पहले वाला generation ना सवेरे सवेरे बाहर निकलता था, whether it was for yoga, whether it was for स्नान, whether it was for getting your vegetables, whether it was going to the mandi. So the problem here is we don't do that anymore. None of us get exposure to sunlight anymore. Vitamin D from the diet is not possible. Vitamin B12 की भी यही चक्कर है. We were not deficient in vitamin B12 when we used to ourselves. So vitamin B12 is available where हम जो root vegetables लेते हैं, जैसे मूली हो गया, गाजर हो गया, potato हो गया, turnips हो गया. Where is the B12 concentration the maximum? वो मिट्टी से जब बाहर निकालते हैं उसको सिर्फ एक वॉश करके अगर एज इट इज खाया, with that peel, without freezing it, without preserving it, or without getting it ready to go to the sabzi mandi, that is where your B12 was for vegetarians. वो तो खैर अब है नहीं. We are not someone who's growing things. We cannot just wash it and eat it, right? So that's why we need that B12 supplementation. All right. Any other way to eat moringa powder? Madhura, put it in a soup. For me, it works better to just put it and then gulp with water. Trust me, it's okay. What about food sensitivities like milk products, sour foods? It causes you sneezing. Basically, it is causing you inflammation. So, Ketki, there is a very thin line between intolerance and insensitivity. Insensitivity temporary हो सकती है. Insensitivity sometimes can be because of a lot of other reasons. अगर intolerance बोले तो फिर for a long time you're not supposed to be having those because your body somewhere is not able to digest it. Insensitivities, in my opinion, जो मेरी 20 साल की practice है, most of the insensitivities are a lot to do with the mental issues also that we have. होता इसलिए है क्योंकि हमारा वेट ठीक नहीं है, हमारा ओवरऑल डाइट ठीक नहीं है, बट हम कभी कभी ब्लेम कर देते हैं एक पर्टिकुलर फूड को. मुझे आज तक किसी ने बोला नहीं है मैगी खाने के बाद मुझे एसिडिटी होती है. क्यों ऐसा यार? मुझे आज तक कोई नहीं बोला यार कि मैंने ना पूरा वीकेंड बाहर खाया, अब मेरी ना हालत बहुत खराब है, मुझे इश्यूज हो रहा है, मुझे कॉफ हो रहा है, मुझे एलर्जीज हो रखी है. किसी को नहीं होती. सारों को बस यही अच्छे अच्छे हेल्दी हेल्दी प्रोडक्ट से होती है. वाई एम आई आस्क्ड 10 times, बॉस ले लू ना मोरिंगा, बट वाई एम आई नॉट आस्क्ड इवन वंस बिफोर पिकिंग अप द डर्टीएस्ट प्रोसेस्ड चीज and putting it in the diet of our little one? We don't think twice before putting ketchup into our mouths. But ये सब में ना हमको, so I always believe that insensitivity ना can be dealt with पूरी overall diet में. In fact, very famous fashion designer, I think all of you know Neeta Lula. She luckily is our client and she's 62. जब वो हमारे पास आए 3 weeks back, यार वो सिर्फ 4 चीज खाते थे, उनको इतना डर लग गया था, नहीं ख्याति इससे, नो आई कांट डाइजेस्ट इट, insensitivity, intolerance, allergy, falana, ye wo. Today she sent a picture of her. She's looking fat, she's looking hot, and she ate a lot of foods which she had stopped for so many years. सेम स्टोरी. पैकेज्ड फूड गिना नहीं कि मैं ना वो प्रोटीन बार खा रही थी जो 2 साल से वो शेल्फ पे पड़ा हुआ होता है. इट्स ओके बिकॉज उसकी शेल्फ लाइफ इतनी है एंड वहां प्रिजर्वेटिव्स बने. सी नन ऑफ अस आर रियलाइजिंग ओनली दैट वी आर ईटिंग सो मच प्रिजर्वेटिव. बिकॉज वहां प्रिजर्वेटिव फ्री आ जाता है. So this probably is the reason why we are sick and we are falling ill and we are having fever and sometimes allergies also. The best way to deal with understanding कि भाई मुझे ये sensitivity है कि नहीं is go and get a food allergy test. If your food allergy test shows it, we prove it. If it doesn't, मैं तो एक ही विश्वास करती हूँ, use your gut. If you don't use it, you lose it. So जितनी हो सके restrictions कम रखो. I hope that made sense to you guys. My hemoglobin is 10 to 11. Please suggest how to increase it. Sangeeta, as an Indian woman, okay, let me tell you, having a hemoglobin of 13, I will send you a medal. If anybody who's able to manage and maintain that. As an Indian woman in her 30s and 40s, my whole goal is to practically pehle get my people or my followers or my clients to a hemoglobin of 11 and sustain it. Okay, it is just a genetic predisposition we have कि हमारा नहीं हो सकता. वेजिटेरियन हो तो और भी नहीं होगा. सॉरी बट मैं खुद गुज्जू हूं, बोल रही हूँ. गुज्जू हो, मारवाड़ी हो, we just don't tend to be it. मेरे को नहीं भाता, मैं भी वही थी. Okay, so we are programmed to exclude vegetables all our life. Suddenly अब 2 साल से हम खाने लगे हैं, हमको लगता है वो हेल्प करेगा, नहीं. So you, if you are in 10 to 11 range, Sangeeta, okay, yes, if it goes below 11, question mark, that's when we start. One juice which I'm telling all of you, okay, pen paper ले लो. This juice, okay, as जिसको जो बोलना है बोले, but this juice will have uncooked raw beetroot, raw celery, raw palak, and either an orange or a grapefruit depending on आपको क्या मिलता है. हमारे यहाँ आंवला भी मिल जाता है तो हम आंवला खा लेते. इसको बस जूस कर लो. No need to have the pulp. You can have just the juice as it is. प्लीज शक्कर नहीं डालना, हनी नहीं डालना. जैगरी तो अच्छी होती है, नहीं डालना. ऑलरेडी एक जूस है, ऑलरेडी इससे आपकी सर्ज होने वाली है, बट इट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू अ लॉट इन अब्सॉर्बिंग आयरन. अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रिक आई एम टेलिंग यू, हर एक चीज जो खाते हो ना, प्लीज ट्राई एंड ऐड लाइम टू इट. पोहा खा रहे हो, ऐड लाइम. उपमा खा रहे हो, ऐड लाइम. चिकन खा रहे हो, ऐड लाइम. ओके, जो भी. Lime is one superfood which can absorb iron and help you retain it in your body no matter what. Okay. Sangeeta, I hope this helped. This is a question which I think I should answer. She is asking me, lemon and haldi mat karna, please. Somebody asked me, lemon dalu, haldi. Just haldi and pepper is good. Okay. Right. How do hormonal changes during perimenopause affect mental health and sleep? I will tell you.
Khyati,
Sleep.
1 second. Sorry to interrupt.
Mhm.
ये haldi and pepper is in warm water or hot water?
Warm always.
Okay,
Depend. See,
okay.
my warm is, मेरा warm किसी के लिए बहुत hot है, और किसी का warm मेरे लिए तो ठंडा है. So as per what you like. ओके, आपकी
Okay.
टॉलरेंस. लाइक मेरी ग्रीन टी, स्टीमिंग पाइपिंग ग्रीन टी मुझे वैसी अच्छी लगती है. किसी की ग्रीन टी वार्म होती है, ठीक है, as
Okay,
long as
thank
it's
you.
going in. It's welcome. Okay, perimenopause and sleep. It is completely normal to have undisturbed sleep of 5 hours and feel good. I'm battling that. Okay, I have noticed that before I get my periods, the week before that, my sleep is the most erratic. I don't sleep sometimes for one whole night, and I'm still okay and good to go. So the more we say, okay, it's fine, I know I'm going through perimenopause, my body is healing, I'm happy, I'm going to do my best to ensure that I go through this phase with a lot of grace. अपने आप से बोलो ये. But it is absolutely okay. ये जो है ना 7 hours of sleep, if we women get it, okay, for 18 or 19 days in a month, so I always say that हमें ऐसे होना चाहिए भैया कि भाई 18-19 days अच्छी sleep मिल गई, उसके बाद let's just, and you know our nature na, we want to be super perfect at our work, super perfect when we are hosting, super perfect when we are attending a party, super perfect with our kids, super perfect with our husbands, super perfect with all our relatives in India. चिल मारो यार थोड़ा, तो कहाँ से नींद आएगी? Does it affect your mental health? Yes. I just made a point early on. I'll make it once again. Acknowledge the fact that it's your hormones that's messing you up. Whatever you're feeling, no, 90% is your hormones. Trust me. सब सही चल रहा है लाइफ में. रीमा, would you agree? यार सब सही चलता है लाइफ में. We are doing so well, right? I mean, we are rocking every day. We are getting up. We are facing the camera, facing people, facing clients, helping everyone. रात में कभी-कभी we still feel like shit. Hormones. You all, okay? Just absorb that fact that it's okay. Okay, my hormones are not with me today. I better conk off. I better watch a movie that makes me happy, and I better not be anywhere close to my husband. बेचारा पिट जाएगा फिर, है ना? Okay. What foods and lifestyle change help you deal with this and your cortisol levels? Parul, you know, the first thing I want to convey to everyone is, यार ये cortisol test कराना बंद कर दो. It is just one more test where the pharma, the laboratories, we all have a form of making money. Every time I write you a test, I will get some commission. Illegal hai. We don't give you any test. We always say doctor, but then every dietitian today does that. In India, it's not legal. Okay, but still, bolenge test kara lo. We all get commission. So that cortisol test is what you felt that particular month. You were going through something crazy that time. अब एक अच्छा हैप्पी ओकेजन आ रहा है, द लेवल्स विल जस्ट गो डाउन. हफ्ते भर अच्छी नींद आ गई, लेवल्स आर डाउन. इट इज नॉट लाइक योर HbA1c. It is not like your blood cholesterol levels at all. It just does not make sense to me to go for something like this. तो cortisol levels छोड़ दो, but yes, when it comes to, let's say, I'll give you something when you feel really bad. Overall तो यार बहुत dietary changes करने होते हैं हमें. I told you, right? We have to go for moderate fiber. We have to change what we were eating when we were in our 30s. Recording में मैं वापस बता दूंगी उसे, but whenever you are messed up now and you want to eat something, you feel like that pani puri, ठीक है? Don't kill yourself for it. Go ahead, take a friend along. वहाँ दुबई में कितनी 6 मिलती है एक प्लेट में कि 9 मिलती है? 6 ना? हाँ, तो 3 आप खा लो, 3 वो बेचारी दूसरी पेरीमेनोपॉज को खिला दो. Feel awesome about yourself. Come back. All you have to do is follow the 4-bite rule. 2-bite rule is ideal, but otherwise follow 4-bite rule. Pastry khani hai na. Also frequency. Try and keep the frequency of eating crap little less. But अगर कर रहे हो ना यार, तो 4 teaspoons is perfect. चिवड़ा खाना है ना घर पे, इंडिया से आया होगा, या फिर कहीं से ले आए हो आप, 4 spoons. And monitor it. Did you do it twice this week? Cool. Did you do it thrice? Not cool. Okay. Just don't punish yourself so much. It's fine. Okay. Punish karte ho kaise pata hai? I don't know. I have yet to come across a woman who's told me she ate a whole donut and she feels on top of the world. She feels guilty, right? Pura kha lo pastry. You feel guilty like hell. Mat karo. Share it with someone. All right. Okay. I hope I was able to help you, Parul. I have been seeing many posts on strength training after 40 to make our bones stronger for ladies. Hema is my client who has done amazing with her own journey and she's restarted. And I must tell you, Jan May, she had restarted. Reema, she's doing fab. She's looking awesome. Now, strength training is a tricky topic. It's like I didn't study first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. I'm now appearing for my SSC or I'm appearing for my IG boards. You can't just jump. And yes, UAE has a lot of international trainers. Learn to listen to your body. I have lost so much weight, right? I didn't exercise. To each his own. I was just pure food from 99. On a bad day, 59. On a good day, 58. That's the weight. But if I have to tell you about weight training, मैंने भी किया. I still have shoulder pain. My muscles weren't ready. So go easy. First, go with basic stretching. First, rest, relax, heal the inflammation, eat correctly. Strength training, जो वीडियोस देख रहे हो ना फिरन, यार वो बहुत साल से exercise training and they are doing a lot of physical activity which you and I never did. हम है जो बच्चों को बोल रहे हैं take a sport, take up a sport. Our parents were like, पढ़ाई कब करेंगी? घुसा ही नहीं दिमाग में कि एक्टिविटी करनी है, right? So I would recommend, don't take up weights. First, build the stamina. Try walking 3-4 kilometers. Try climbing 2-3 floors without becoming breathless. Try talking 2 hours without becoming breathless. Then you start your weight training. Aram se. Is it necessary? Haan. Is it necessary for you? Depends on what stage your body is in. Are you able to take it? Then you please do it. I've had a lot of clients coming with so many injuries कि वो 3 महीना workout ही बंद. And by the time those 3 months are over, वो कभी वापस workout करने ही नहीं जाते. Okay. Okay. All right. My mom is 40 years old and she weighs 80 kgs. My mom, you mean your daughter? No. And she has irregular periods since childhood, 3 C-sections. Nana, I think it's very personal. Let me answer this in person to you. Just write down, we'll write to Nana. Foods for balancing, done. Oziva, done. Yes, we have a diabetes patient here. Yes, and weight is always gaining. When you have... Right. I think someone is speaking. No. Okay. All right. Okay. If someone is speaking... Am I audible now, guys?
Yeah, we just muted one user. किसी का unmute हो गया था.
ठीक है.
आपका आ
Okay,
रहा है.
perfect. Done. Thank you. I'm a diabetes patient. Age is 32 and weight gain is always. Yes, when it comes to diet and diabetes, 3-4 tips दे देती हूँ आपको because I think we are running short of time, Reema. है ना? We can go on? Chalo, perfect. When it comes to diabetes, okay.
Let's answer the questions. We can go on for 5-7 minutes. Let's answer the questions this much.
Done. Chalo. So when it comes to diabetes, I just want you to take care of 3 things. One is, please understand, roti and rice are not your enemies. They are your best friends. I will just reiterate this. Jawar roti, nachni roti, makai roti, any millet roti is your best friend. आप सीधा carbs बंद करके please vegetables and meats and paneers and proteins पे depend मत करो. That worsens the situation. Diabetes में super hero is fiber. हमें fiber मिलता है whole grain से. तो if you see a diabetes diet that I send, उसके बाद हमेशा पहला question आता है, blood sugars are going to raise. No, your blood sugars won't raise. You are an Indian, you are a desi who responds to good carbs very fast. So आपको फाइबर खाना है, आपको ब्राउन राइस खाना है. किनवा अगेन मेरी बिलीफ है कि हमारे इंडियन गट को इतनी सूट नहीं करती, बट इफ यू आर समबडी हु हैज बीन ईटिंग किनवा, गो अहेड. I feel we do much better on couscous, we do much better on tabule. Okay, so this is my belief, but make sure that आपकी डाइट में खूब सारा फाइबर हो. एक चीज आपको नहीं करनी है, जो है किसी भी प्रकार का जूस या रिफाइंड फूड नहीं खाना. नो जूस, फिर वो वेजिटेबल जूस भी हो, फिर वो फ्रूट जूस भी हो, कुछ भी हो. वी डोंट डू दैट. एंड व्हेन आई से वी डोंट ईट रिफाइंड, व्हिच मींस वी डोंट ईट अ रवा, वी डोंट ईट मैदा, we don't eat noodles made out of maida. Okay, so instead of rava upma, we eat dalia upma. So jitna aapko wo chabana pade, better. Palak paneer, I would say no. But if you are eating methi, then the chopped methi, yes. जितना वो फूड या फ्रूट होल, जितना आप उसे चू करोगे, that is going to be more and more beneficial for your sugar. ऑल्सो आई सी वन थिंग, बहुत सारे डायबिटिक्स चिया ले रहे हैं. नाउ चिया सीड्स are not something that is going to replace your बोल्स बना रहे हो आप लोग रोज. यूएई में तो रोज एक एक फोटो आती है माई ब्रेकफास्ट बोल. ठीक है, अब माई ब्रेकफास्ट बोल को डिकोड करते हैं बैठ के. ग्रीक योगर्ट लिया है या फिर फैट फ्री योगर्ट लिया है जाके. ओके, उसमें फिर आपने बहुत सारा बनाना डाल दिया. First, I told you Greek yogurt ka issue. Sundar Sasta Dahi, yes, is much better. It's made in your house. It does not have any emulsifiers. The bacteria of the dahi that dahi is made using is also something you've digested since you were born. So, in case of Greek yogurt, you will find that. Second, उसके अंदर फिर हम डालते हैं banana. Again, banana is high sugar. You tend to not be full after finishing that breakfast. बनाना बुरा नहीं है, उसको खाने का तरीका होना चाहिए. देन आई सी लेयर्स एंड लेयर्स ऑफ फ्लैक्स सीड्स. आई सी लेयर्स ऑफ सनफ्लावर सीड्स. गाइस, फ्लैक्स सीड्स इज 42% फैट, उससे ऑयल निकलता है. अब चलो हिंदुस्तान आ जाओ. हिंदुस्तान में सीड्स, राई, जीरा, ओके, 1 टीस्पून छोटी वाली मसाले वाली इज फॉर पीपल, 4 people. दैट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ सीड्स वी आर सपोज टू हैव. sunflower seeds हो गई या जो भी हो गई, all of it contains calories. So even if it is healthy, sorry to say, but even your avocado, now we are in our 40s listening to these reels, eating sunflower seeds thinking they are anti-inflammatory, adding flax seeds, adding avocado, adding all these, but हम भूल रहे, according to me, they are the most high calorie healthy foods. और फिर उसमें डालेंगे हम हनी, फिर हम खा लेंगे उसको. तो वो बोल है एनीथिंग बिटवीन 600 and 800 कैलोरीज. हाउ मच इज योर वन बोल पोहा? 250 कैलोरीज. You ended up having 500 calories extra. Kudos, say bye bye to your avocado open toast. कभी कभी एज अ ट्रीट खा लो एक एवोकाडो टोस्ट में और एक वेजिटेबल सैंडविच, 3 layers with your aloo, same calories. Okay, Chahat says she's leaving. Bye. I will put this up as recording. Reema is going to send it to all of you. Let me ask for vegetarians, omega supplement कहाँ से लेंगे हम? I would say walnuts. 2 walnut खा ले after your haldi, you're good. Okay, don't complicate so much. I'm trying for my second baby. There's a cyst. Again, Disha is someone we will reach out to personally. ठीक है. Which moringa powder to consume? Karama market से या सूख वाला? Okay. Okay, now look at this one. इतना तो मैंने भी नहीं किया रूही. She's given up on bread, tea, coffee, cow milk, junk food. Still she has gastritis. Can I still have haldi, water and moringa powder? Ruhi, I don't want to scare you, but this seems to be like an infection. Generally इतनी gastritis होती है हमारी H. pylori infection से. I again want to talk to you personally. Let's see how it goes, but we will resolve this. Second, चाय कॉफी का क्वेश्चन है किसी के पास कि अगर वेट लूज करना है, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू थिंक वेट लूज करना है तो चाय बंद कर दो या कॉफी बंद कर दो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा लाइफ में? यू कैन मे बी रेज योर फिंगर और पुट अ थम्स अप. Yep. You still feel that it is. Yeah, yeah. I got these. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Because मैंने ना उसको pause करके रखा है. I want to see. ठीक है, cool. 1 cup of tea, even with your milk and your sugar, contains only 65 calories. 1 cup of filter coffee, including your sugar, वो छोटा सा cup, is anything between 45 and 55 calories, depending on the milk you are using. The problem is not your chai and coffee. The problem is not even having it the first thing. It is what we pair it with. हमको लगता है digestive biscuits are healthy. I'm sorry. They are the most unhealthiest. उन्होंने high fiber बोला है. Okay? उन्होंने बोला है whole wheat. उन्होंने बोला है no refined. Did they say no trans fat? Did they say no fat? Did they say sugar free? Nothing. Your digestive biscuit calories are far more than your calories of a Marie biscuit. हम खाते हैं खारी, toast. So these are the accompaniments which make tea and coffee worse. Of course, I should not name, but yes, your Starbucks, वो coffee नहीं है, वो dessert है. वो अलग सेक्शन में आ गए. So don't blame tea, don't blame coffee. It's not the tea, the coffee that is causing you weight gain. If you have severe acidity, थोड़े दिनों के लिए शायद हम आपको आपकी मॉर्निंग टी मना कर दे, but we bring it back with a bang. Okay. My hair fall increases during perimenopause. Yes, Pooja, absolutely correct. Perimenopause है क्या पता है? पेरीमेनोपॉज को ना मैं पोस्ट डिलीवरी से कंपेयर करती हूँ. अब अगर आप देखोगे ना, यू लुक वेरी ब्यूटीफुल व्हेन यू आर प्रेग्नेंट, द ग्लो इज ऑसम, यू नो वी हैव एक्स्ट्रा हेयर, आवर हेयर इज ग्लोइंग, वी आर ग्लोइंग. द मोमेंट यू नो डिलीवरी के बाद फिर बोलते हैं ना बेटी होती है ना तो माँ का रूप ले लेती है. नहीं नहीं, वो डिप्लीटिंग हॉर्मोन्स है हमारे. It is natural that the hormones are depleting to pre-pregnancy levels. Same way perimenopause में तेरे hormones deplete हो रहे हैं. So all we need to do is, again as I said ना, हम adequate protein नहीं करते. Moderately high protein, fiber also is moderate levels, and fat also is good quality moderate level fat. That is what ensures the hair fall is not rampant. Okay. Yes. Facing weight gain in my 40s, can't control. Is this inflammation? Yes, probably it is. I think I have included everything. Yes, yes, yes. We have one about a daughter, which is a new one. My daughter is 22, studying in Canada. Doctor told her to take iron supplements as she has iron deficiency. Is an iron tablet must for her age? Vinita, not really. See, when you go to a doctor, we can't expect a doctor to be a dietitian. Similarly, मेरे पास आओगे तो मैं थोड़ी ना गोली लिख के दे दूंगी. It can easily be, achieved. Her entire, let's say, iron plant, or her entire protein or her entire fat, requirements can be done even if she's staying in, let's say, a dorm or she is cooking herself. We have many clients, many young girls and boys जो उनके घर से बाहर है, who are eating out of a university or cooking themselves. 110% we can reverse this, and we can also include lot of foods. Okay, she eats healthy and exercises, but she feels tired. कहीं ना कहीं कुछ रह गया है विनीता. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm lactose intolerant. Is it okay to consume A2 milk? Yeah, A2 milk is not lactose free. But there are many lactose-free milk brands available in UAE. In fact, in India also, Amul lactose-free has come up big time. So it is perfectly okay to have a lactose-free. Okay. I'd like to understand more on, yes, Reshma, all you have to do is reach out to us. I will tell you what to do. Okay. Okay. I will just check the other questions once quickly. Is there anything that I've missed? Rolled oats are causing you bloating. Kalpana, rolled oats contain a lot of fiber. तो अगर आपने rolled oats आपकी डाइट में ओवरनाइट डाल दिए हैं, एंड अगर आपने एक कटोरी डाल दिए हैं, इट इज क्वाइट अ लॉट. अगर किसी को भी ओट्स शुरू करना है, आई नो इंस्टेंट ओट्स इज अ बिग विलन, बट फॉर अस इंडियंस जो इंस्टेंट ओट का फाइबर है ना, वो भी काफी सारा है. सो आई डोंट थिंक यू शुड immediately move to rolled oats. Go ahead with 2 to 3 teaspoon of instant oats pehle. All right. Teaspoon of moringa, not table. Okay. Anokhi is asking me to speak on insulin resistance. Insulin resistance jo hai na, again, that I feel that name is just too much, in the forefront, because it is being hyped every now and then. And it is also one more bahana to say, okay, you're not able to lose weight. What is insulin resistance? It is absolutely normal, okay? Every single part of our body, including organs which are important, your heart, your liver, they all have a thin layer of fat, which is to protect us from extreme temperature changes, falls, so that the organ is absolutely taken care of. अब हमारा चक्कर क्या है ना, we are not protecting that thin layer. Our thin layer is becoming a thick layer. हमारा फैट है जो बहुत जगह से बहुत सारा है. नाउ whenever you are carrying excess weight, look at a pregnant woman, she's not running a marathon, and हमारी movement slow हो जाती है. Same way, that is what weight does to our body. Our movements become slow physically, but अंदर हमारा hormonal response slow हो जाता है, हमारा insulin resistance आने लगता है, because there is no way it can reach you. So this happens also in people who look thin, who look fit, but उनकी body fat बहुत ज़्यादा है. So if you take care of your body fat, your insulin is going nowhere. That's the very simple explanation. I hope you understood about it. Please talk about milk and milk products. Geet yaar, mujhse mat pooch. As much as people are not liking milk, I'm somebody who feels that we grew up having milk. As a race, India and Indians, and especially, I will say India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, all of us, okay, including Bhutan, parts of it also, we have been dependent on animal milk for centuries. Whether it is yak milk, whether it is goat milk, whether it is Pahadi goat milk, cow milk, buffalo milk, we have always had it. हमें कभी तकलीफ नहीं हुई थी. Yes, packaging, yes, urea, yes, hormone inflations in the cows and the animals to get more milk. But ये कहाँ नहीं है? ये तो हर जगह है. ये तो हमारी केचप बॉटल में भी है. If you know your source of milk properly, my highest recommendation is don't get dairy out of your diet. Don't. हमने टोफू कभी नहीं खाया guys. Japan is a vegan race. वो कल नहीं हुए vegan. Vegan as in no dairy. So they did not have dairy for centuries. Okay, centuries is tofu, tofu, tofu. इनफैक्ट जब मुझे कोई बोलता है ना कि सोया नहीं खाना चाहिए थायराइड में, सो आई से तो जापान तो एज थायराइड कैपिटल होना चाहिए. जापान इज आउटलिविंग द वर्ल्ड. So we tend to blame a food which is healthy and which we don't like to cause all the problems in our life. ऐसा नहीं है यार. थोड़ा logic. Tofu, great to lose weight. I will add tofu burji in your diet. But I would be very happy that when you are on your maintenance phase, वापस पनीर आ जाए. Okay, so please don't villainize anything. अगर आपसे हजम नहीं हो रहा है ना, it is not just that one particular food, it is something wrong in our overall diet that needs to change. All right. Okay. Then we have, I think I finished how to reduce cholesterol levels in diabetes and increase B12. I think मैंने जो diabetes के लिए आपको diet कही थी ना, that is the same exact operation and process and protocol we use for somebody who has high lipid levels. We increase the fiber in the diet quite a bit because fiber is like a jhadu, a broom that is going to give you a lot of satiety, is going to clean your gut, is going to clean your blood, and it's going to be superb. Is it okay to have jeera, ajwain, and soap? Soak it and take it every morning. Kashish, I would like you to take it at night. You will sleep very well. It will soothe you. It will aid in digestion, and you should be really good with it. How many questions? Everyone says no tea, only black coffee. Not possible. If you ask me dictionary में black coffee, yes, it is healthy. It's a source of antioxidants. But अगर यार वो आधा कप चाय हमारी जिंदगी का सुकून है. एक रील है ना, if I stopped having coffee and मेरी जिंदगी से 10% joy था वो भी निकल गया. No, don't punish. Black coffee कहीं adjust कर देंगे. But अगर सुबह सुबह वो आधा कप चाय आपको खुशी देता है ना, दे दो. Having said that, black coffee is healthy. Is ghee coffee healthy? Sorry. You are seeing people have it. Those people don't have fat the entire day. Anyone who is an actress, anyone who's promoting it, a fitness freak, उनकी rest of the day की diet देखो. You and I both won't be able to do it. Is homemade granola healthy to consume? You know what is granola? Granola is my cheat code to eating meetha. Okay. One bowl of dal chawal and one bowl of granola. That granola has 3 times more calories than home cooked dal chawal. Healthy है, हाँ है ना. But is it healthy for us who want to lose fat, lose weight? It has nuts, it has honey, it is healthy but very high in calories. Does lemon water, honey and cinnamon on an empty stomach help you? Huh, but then if after that you are having aloo paratha for breakfast, or if you are going to, let's say, a new cafe that is just opened up and having avocado toast, it won't help you. At 51, I have arthritis and my weight is 70. Koeli, you have to lose weight. You will feel an amazing amount of difference in your arthritis. Okay. Yes, Vinita, we will talk about your little one. I have diabetes. I was on Munjaro, but it didn't suit me. I don't know whether I should say this, but we have had many of you in the UAE being prescribed Ozempic and Mounjaro left, right, and center, probably because it's in your insurance. Insurance cover करती होगी शायद ये. So it is getting prescribed A, B, C. With we have a family of about 6,000-7,000 clients in the UAE over a period of time. Uh, Between 2023 and today, I've had three people who have come with thyroid cancer after 6 months of Monjaro usage. It was a he. Then there is a she who came with abnormal amounts of fibroid growth, so much so in 6 months that she had to go for a hysterectomy. They just grew. Okay. And third was pancreatic cancer. So again, it is not right on my part because we've not done any research, we've not taken this up. But I'm just giving you a quote of what has happened at Balanced Nutrition with that particular, ethnicity or that particular location of clients we have been having. Yes, it is obviously a little artificial. It is obviously new. COVID vaccines, when we took, a lot of us still attribute a lot of health issues to probably the vaccine, right? So again, let it bring its study to us. Okay. And if you have diabetes, don't take Monjaro. Come here. I will ensure that you take a good diet. All right. Yes, yes, yes. My hemoglobin, I think we are good. We have somebody whose daughter is an athlete and has thyroid and irregular periods. I assure you, I promise you, it will be reversed. Please reach out to us. And if you reach out to any of my teammates, please ensure you have a word with me. They will make sure that they, book your call with me as well. Calcium requirements in perimenopausal women. Awesome question. Are we getting bored? Can I answer this question? कर लूं चलो ठीक है एक बार कर लेती हूँ ये when it comes to calcium and perimenopause we are late. Okay. A lot of women in their 40s and 50s today are taking heavy doses of calcium in the form of injectable, A, which is very expensive, and B, because it's expensive आप लोग फिर से भाग जाते हो. Indian women have the highest let's say risk of developing osteopenia. हम जब 30 साल के होते हैं ना, again see the body is now aging. Okay, till our 20s we are growing, but then after that we stagnate and then we start aging. When the aging process starts, that is when we need to change our mindset, and from losing weight we need to say I want to maintain my health. I want to lose the fat, but I want to maintain my bones. I want to maintain my muscle. I want to maintain my skin elasticity. This is the diet plan that is ringing in my head when you're 35 plus. तो आप लोग ना 20s में ध्यान रखो कैल्शियम का. 20s में we don't care a damn about our milk. We don't care a damn about dairy, which is the primary source of calcium for Indians. Non-veg, very less. But that has been the source of calcium. South India, we also can attribute ragi to contributing to calcium. So when you are now having daughters and sons, please make sure unki diet mein calcium ho. Calcium supplementation, as I told you, 10 to 20% absorb hota hai, 80% chala jayega. It is still not late. We will have a high calcium diet and we will go ahead. Perimenopause, menopause is when perimenopause means osteopenia, which means bones thodi soft hone lage, and porosis, which means bones have now holes and they have become very light and brittle. That's why Indian women, too many fractures after 60. I think yes. Reema, I think I've pretty much some nutritious meals for dinner. मैंने एक रील डाली है. मेरा मील क्या होता है डिनर में एक बार चेक कर लेना. And yes, you can refer to a ton of recipes. Can you give the link in comments for our recipe section? Okay, जाके recipe section दे दो. I want all of you to take the benefits of having so many recipes on our website. I would also want to take a moment to introduce my team. We have Zara. Zara, are you there? We have Barkha. I don't know if they are busy with consultations. They may not be here, but we have Zara, we have Barkha, we have Krishna. All of them are very eager to get in touch with you and talk to you. Please reach out to them. All
Khyati,
right.
can you tell us how do people reach out to you and the team?
Yes, what we need to do is first go to our website, you will find book a consultation. एक link book a consultation का भी भेज दो. For all the participants, I think my team has already reached out to you and sent you WhatsApps. Reach out to them. Otherwise, the entire team is available. Just book a consultation with them. And the number, if you need, I will also leave about Krishna's number, Barkha's number, all of their numbers. So ये सारा comments में है. Okay. Reach out to us on our Insta also, on our YouTube also. And if we have sufficient, yes.
And we are IWD, Khyati. We always love special offers. So tell us if we have a special offer for IWD.
Yes, all IWD members get a flat 40% off along with a Diwali guide. So अब ना ये नहीं बोलना कि दिवाली है तो हम join नहीं करेंगे. In fact, what we always say is that whenever you are doing a program with us, plan a holiday, okay, or travel. Just travel with us once. Celebrate a big festival with us, okay, and attend a wedding. ये तीन चीजें करो because life में आप लोग travel करने ही वाले हो. You are going to attend a wedding and you are going to celebrate festivals. So you rather take the guide, know how to eat smart. You know, I told you, go and eat your golgappas, okay? Go and eat your pani puris. So you will get the Diwali guide free and you will also get a break during Diwali. एक हफ्ते का ब्रेक मिलता है हमारे क्लाइंट्स को, वापस आ जाते हैं and we start again. But don't miss out on learning what to eat in Diwali. And if you're going for a holiday, you must use our airport guide, in-flight guide, and travel guide. And I'm certain that there are many clients listening, but हमारे पास ना एक restaurant guide है आपके लिए. UAE, all the restaurants serving different cuisines are added in our restaurant guide. Whenever you go to PF Chang's, whenever you go to, I like Shakespeare and Co also, I like Batil also. ये सारी जो है ना, उनमें से आपको क्या खाना है, हमने लिख के रखा है. So whenever you go out also, you're not somebody who is resisting anything. Alcohol guide भी है, if anybody socially drinks alcohol, as to which ones are the greatest.
Wonderful. Okay, guys, I hope most of your questions are answered. If not, the team is here. You can always get in touch with all of them. Thank you so much, Khyati, on behalf of all of IWD, for sharing
Thank you
so
so
much
much.
knowledge, Bindas, giving us the three tips, haldi ka pani and all of that. Wishing everyone a very beautiful, healthy journey ahead. मतलब सब खाओ कंट्रोल में खाओ दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव लर्न फ्रॉम ख्याति वो तो बोलती है 2 चम्मच मीठा भी खा लो आई रिमेम्बर दैट कॉन्वर्सेशन फ्रॉम द पॉडकास्ट लाइक खा लो 2 बाइट खा लो पर 2 पे रुक जाओ but that's the beauty
Yes,
of eating real food instead of eating too many supplements basically so
yes.
amazing information sharing thank you so much